Hey, what's up, guys and girls? Wyatt Hurts here with, episode multiplayer round number 2 of some Call of Duty Ghosts, 2 days in a row. And I did promise you yesterday, I did mention, I said we're going to get to some Gryphon action this game, and that won't be the end of it. I'm going to run, this match in particular, we're playing Flooded, we're playing the map called Flooded. It's TDM on Flooded, and I'm carrying the ARX-160. And I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this gun. I'm just starting to really get a good feel for it, I've spent quite a bit of time using it. I have the hollow scope on there. I also have the armor-piercing rounds for a little extra punch. Of course, that comes at a sacrifice of stability, overall stability and handling of the weapon. The gun comes stock with this laser sight on here, which is supposed to improve hip fire a little bit. I also have the steady aim perk in there to increase it that much more, So I'm looking to, I can wield this weapon at range and in your face pretty well if I'm on the mark with it. The problem is it feels like it has low damage per round, which is why I slapped those armor piercings on there. What else is in here? The gun also comes stock with some kind of barrel, specialized barrel, that gives you a little bit of increased stability for those first 3 rounds when you're firing on full auto, So you want to pop the gun out at 3-round bursts if you can. You'll maintain extreme accuracy and stability across those ranges when aiming down sights. The kind of the little gear and gadgets I'm carrying, throwing knives and concussion grenades, neither of them really come into play. That was a nice little, hunting him down, dropping down, and sticking him in the chest. For the most part, this is an average run on the ground. I do go on one great kill streak run, when I get to see, if you look at my kill streak rewards, I'm starting with the turret gun, working down to the Gryphon, and then the Loki, which is the Loki satellite, which is the kind of the best kill streak rewards you can get, the highest that you can get for the kind of the assault styled, the offensive styled kill streak rewards that you can grab. So the sentry gun comes in at 7. So if I can get there, I'm pretty, I'm almost pretty certain I can get to the Gryphon at 10. And I highly recommend, if you're gonna stack the Gryphon and you want to get to the Loki, put the Gryphon in your kill streak rewards. The Gryphon, if you pull out the Gryphon, you're almost guaranteed, to get the 5 kills required to bring in the Loki satellite. It's just such a powerful little device. Or at least that's what I've found. I mean, there may be good ways to take it down quickly, but I'm usually on the mark with it when I'm targeting enemies. It's pretty easy to pick them off and do some serious damage. But somebody who knows how to dismantle the device pretty quickly could probably take you down, But as it stands right now at this stage of the game, I'm having great success with the Gryphon, and it brings in the Loki satellite so long as I can get to the Gryphon. Now right here, like I said, kind of a mediocre round. I mean, on the ground, a couple of good moments, but a couple of bad moments. A little bit of bad luck at times as well. Has the battle played out? The battle has played out in this parking garage where you saw I just got swarmed. I didn't see the guy that was laying there prone, and it was just a bloody mess. Just a bloody mess. Anyway, let's finish running down this loadout. As far as perks go, well, I did mention the steady aim. I also have strong arm, which lets me throw gear fast or harder and farther, which is, I got that in there for my throwing knives of death. But of course, I don't get to use them. Steady aim, like I said, ready up is also in there. It allows me to get my weapon up and ready to fire. A little bit faster when I'm coming out of a sprint. Focus is in there for a decreased sway when I'm aiming down sights, and also it reduces the amount of flinch that occurs when I get shot by some enemy fire. And lastly, dead silence, which is muffling my footsteps. But anyway, here it is. We're in the middle of this now big kill streak run that I go on that supplies me with the Loki satellite. The Loki satellite, this was the second time I'd ever gotten one. The first one I hadn't even earned it. I had really just stolen a care package from a guy on the enemy team that stolen a care package from a guy on the enemy team, and got to wield it for about 5 or 6 seconds before that round in particular had ended. So this was only the second time I had used it. I don't get much use out of it. I'm a little unfamiliar with it. I really didn't realize how valuable the thing is and how much you can do with it, and we'll take a look at that when I finally do pull it out. For the most part here, again, not a spectacular round. You saw me, a little shaky there getting that last kill of that guy that was charging me. at the other end of this office. This here is a nice kill, however, tracking him, and surprise, sucker, one to the chest with the blade. Yes, eat my blade, taste my steel, and putting him down. And I am one closer to that turret gun and my first kill streak reward, you know. There are ways. I mean, this is a pretty solid kill streak setup. Turret gun, Gryphon, Loki satellite. It starts at 7. You can make it shorter by bringing in the hardline perk, which will make it the turret gun available at 6, the Gryphon available at 9, the Loki available at 14, and you'll also get kills for every 2 assists you get, you know, so you'll get a kill towards your kill streak for every 2 assists. Now right here, out of ammo completely depleted, go to the sidearm and get that quick little jab on him as he comes in the door to keep the streak alive, and finally found a proper primary weapon one more time. Now I'm going to go out running around with this turret gun, looking to get into a better position. I'm always hesitant to do this, you know, because if you get gunned down at this point, you don't just lose your life, you lose your turret, your sentry gun as well, you know. So, but at least I got it out there in a pretty solid position. This is now guarding kind of the central lane down the heart of the map, you know, that strip of land, flooded land, debris-ridden land that scars the earth between the parking garage and the offices, you know. So it's a bit of a traffic lane, and there it is. The Gryphon comes in with a little help from my friend, the turret gun, and here we go, bringing out this bloody quadra rotor. And I don't know what this thing shoots. It's kind of some kind of explosive canister or something. And there it is. Like, look at that right off the bat. Already getting a great shot lined up. Just kind of, you know, and it has a great angle, a trajectory on it, like a really sharp, straight trajectory, so you can get it inside those doorways. And just look at that. Already I've pulled in the 5 kills between the Gryphon satellite and the turret gun going to work for me as well. Just really solid tool. Look at this thing. So I highly recommend, if you're going for the Loki satellite, make sure that you have the Gryphon in there. It will almost guarantee you those next 5 kills that you need to bring in the Loki satellite, you know, and have a blast at the end of the round. And they're easy to pick off. I love the fact that they get highlighted. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are ways that if the enemy have the right perks set up, that they won't be highlighted with these squares. You know, they'll be off of the kind of that detection, the Gryphon's radar, so to speak. Now here I am with everybody kind of tucked away inside the building, certainly not wanting to deal with the Gryphon anymore, as it was putting them down. They went hiding, and there, the time ran out or my time with it was depleted. So I don't know what I'm really saving my Loki satellite for. I decided to go out on foot. Probably should have just gone right to the Loki satellite. At times I checked the numbers, and at times I still think that the game is supposed to go to 100 rather than 75, and I wanted to try and save it for maybe that final kill cam. But anyway, after 2 quick deaths there, I decide just to go to the satellite and start putting it to use. Now I want to pause this for 1 quick second right now. There we go, and let's take a look at this. Now I really wasn't using this to its full potential. I was only using the large rods. Now there it is. It's all laid out for me. Now I'll know for the future, so I can drop care packages for the team and Juggernaut. A Juggernaut, I can drop it for the team as well, or I can drop it and try and drop it on somebody's head and put them down with it, or I can drop it and use it as in an open area and use it as bait to lure the enemies in there, so that I can destroy them with the kind of the primary weapons of this satellite. And anyway, let's get things rolling one more time. So the large rod, we have small rods. You won't see anything used here but the large rod. Here we go. And the large rod is devastating. Shaboom! Down you go, sucker. And you'll see just how devastating this sucker is. And here, because look at this. I launched this thing, and boom! Take them both down. Completely destroyed. Anything on that walkway at that point in time was disintegrated. You know, it was just devastated by that large rod. And it's a shame I didn't get to put the thing into really put it to use, but and it's a shame I didn't get the final kill cam. But look at this. You saw her in the last round, Tina, and here she is bringing in the final kill with an IED, a well-placed little IED there, a little explosive device, and goddamn, hidden underneath the water in the office area, probably the lower level of the office area, and brings in the final kill for the team. Now, the final numbers, let's take a quick look here. 28 and 7 with 4 assists. Really solid numbers for me there. A pretty decent enough round. A great kill streak run for that one life in particular anyway. And it was nice to have the Loki satellite after getting put down a couple times. For the most part, a lot of give and take there. Had a few good moments, had a few lousy moments, but you can't complain with a 28 and 7. Looking down one more, there's Tina. You know, like I said, she's a solid player, 17 and 12 in that final kill cam and 3 assists. Down one more, Arch 10 and 11, a little shaky there. Swamp Fox 9 and 9, even Steven. And going down to the bottom level, I mean, it looks like the other team's outnumbered, but those 2 guys at the very bottom of the list, sitting 5th and 6th, I mean, those guys are prestige. Those are prestige levels, you know. So they've each prestiged once at least, and really the only one worth mentioning at this point is Rye there with a 16 and 13, giving his team a bit of a fighting chance, making it look respectable in the end, and he pulled in 3 assists as well. So guys, thanks for tuning in and stopping by and checking out the video. I know Call of Duty isn't for everybody, and the same way I know Battlefield 4 isn't for everybody, so hopefully between getting both of them up here in kind of alternating days, hopefully, in time, it will keep everybody happy, you know, with something to watch that they enjoy watching. From here on in, hopefully tomorrow, you know, I just did get access right before putting the comm on this. I got access to the China Rising, or I just downloaded it, the China Rising expansion pack for Battlefield 4. So I'm going to try and get in there once this gets uploaded to YouTube. I'll get in there and I'll try and grab some footage of a new map, you know, a China Rising map, and for tomorrow's video, Battlefield 4 video. So hopefully I'll have some success with that, and it won't take me goddamn 12 hours to find a decent match to put up there. Anyway, guys, again, as always, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you'll leave a like, a comment, sub to the channel if you are new around here and you haven't already. And like I said before, one more time, if you want to get to that Loki, if you're playing this game and you want to get to that Loki satellite, I highly recommend putting that Gryphon in there. It's going to do a lot of damage quickly, and it'll be a cakewalk, you know, to that 15 kills that you need for the big satellite, and the death that it can rain down. So one more time, thanks for watching. Until next time, remember why it hurts. Later.